Now let me create one program today that I've just created this program without any package. Okay. Now what I'll do, now this is your situation, right? It's not in your package, it's outside the package, right? Durgesh?
Correct, correct. Yes,
Now
yes.
what I'll do, I'll create a package here, November 28, 2024. Now what I'll do, I'll drag this and drop it here. So you keep this checkboxes, everything, that is not a problem, and click on refactor.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. Got it.
got it.
Yes, thanks, sir.
So there is the shortcut for main method also. What is the shortcut for main method? The shortcut for main method is type main followed by enter key. Okay, type main followed by enter key. I'll just show you guys. Type the word main followed by enter key. So it will automatically create your public static void main. Clear?
Yes. And Rahul, if you type PSVM, also it's coming. Like, yesterday I
I
tried
mean,
and
see,
I see.
I mean, PSVM again have to write big words. So if I type main, it is coming automatically.
Yeah.
Main is something we always remember, right? Most
Yes,
of the
yes,
time.
yes. Yes.
Harshita, this main PSVM, what Durgesh said, will work in Eclipse, not in. I mean, PSVM works common for Eclipse and IntelliJ, but the shortcut which I said works only in IntelliJ. Main method is type main followed by enter key. Okay. Let me type the favorite statement. Hello world. And yesterday we have started like this is my second programming class. Sys out 50 minus 400 minus 20 into 30. So can anyone tell me the complete output of the program, guys? Yeah, parameter, you just hold on. Yeah, parameter is an array of strings, Maria. That should be constant. I'll tell you why it is an array and all. Give me some time later.
Minus 950.
Minus 950. I mean, I want you to tell the complete output. Whenever I ask the output, it should be the complete one, not the partial program.
Hello world. This is my second programming class, and then
Mm. And
Minus 950.
okay, okay, great. So click on this play button to run the program. It's minus 950. So how many of you wonder how minus 950 is coming? Can anyone tell apart from Durgesh how minus 950 is coming?
With
yeah,
the
here
board.
it applies the BODMAS rule, right? Like first the multiplication happens,
Hmm. Here
which
we
is
will,
600.
yeah, first the Bodmas rule will be followed. What do you mean by Bodmas rule? Bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So as per the Bodmas rule, yeah, let me write the thing. Yeah, you tell me, as per the Bodmas rule, what is the first output? Multiplication. So
Yeah,
first we need to multiply because as per the precedence, what we have? Bracket of division. We don't have bracket of division. So we have multiplication. So we need to go for multiplication. So what is the multiplication? 30 into 20 is 600. So 50 minus 400 minus 600. Then after multiplication, what is the next thing? Addition. So what will I say? Minus 350 minus 600. Then what is remaining? Minus 950. I hope for the people who are hearing the Bodmas rule for the first time, is this clear? For the people who are hearing the Bodmas rule for the first time, is this clear? Give me a quick thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We do not use the normal math in Java. We'll be following all the calculations using the bottomless rule. Can anyone try solving this program? Just give it a try, because these are all asked in first round of interview questions. Like they'll be testing you on the bottomless rule either during the entry levels or in the first rounds. Yeah, give it a try, guys. Give it a try. It's okay. Wrong answers are still allowed here. Wrong answers are still allowed.
-50
Hmm?
-500.
Yeah, don't use any calcs. That is one thing, because in the interview you will not be given any calcs. So try not to use any calcs if you are using it. -50. How about others, guys?
-500. That I mentioned.
Only one answers. -500, -50. Only one answer, guys. Okay. So let us see the output of the program. It's +500. It's +500, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So how will we do it is, for the people who have given the wrong answers. So let me pull out this expression separately. So first we need to solve the problem within the brackets. So first we need to solve this inner bracket, guys. First we need to solve this inner bracket. So what I'll say, 50 minus 30 into 20 minus 400 minus 37 minus 40 minus 500 minus 3. Okay, first it's division operation. Then I'll say 50 minus 30 into 20 minus 400 minus 37 minus 40 minus 497. Okay, now let us solve both the brackets. That is 20 into 20 minus 400 minus, what is 37 minus 40? Minus 3. Minus 3 of minus 497. So what will be the answer? 20 into 20 minus 400 plus 500. Like if I say minus of minus, minus into minus is plus now, guys. Minus into minus is plus. So it will be 20 into 20 minus 400 plus 500.
Plus 500.
So then we need to do multiplication operation as per the bottomless rule. So it is
400.
400 minus 400 plus 500. Okay. So as per the bottomless rule addition operation, we can say,
900 minus 400.
yeah, 900 minus 400. So that is 500. I hope, is this clear, everyone, for the people who have given the wrong answers? The rules, bottomless rules, everyone is clear. First, we need to solve the brackets. Then you need to come outside. Then you need to break down all the brackets and come out outside the brackets. We need to be very clear with the bottomless rule, guys, else it will be very difficult, because this is the first and fundamental step of any programming language. The above number is a integer. I'm just putting a statement. So can you tell me what would be the complete output of the program? Can anyone tell me the complete output of the program? Let me minimize it. Can anyone tell me how the output will be printed, guys? The sequence of execution.
Hello world, and then this is my second programming class.
Okay, you need to be
And
very specific, Durgesh. It's not about like what it is printing. How it is printing is also important here.
Hello world in the first line. In the
Yeah,
next line, this is my second programming class.
yeah,
Then comes the next line is minus 90.
950, 950.
Oh, 950. Yeah,
minus
950. And then next it is plus 500. And in the next line, it is the above is an integer.
So we have used the print statement. So technically there is no difference between using print and println statement in this scenario. Now,
Sorry, the last one would be in the same line itself, actually.
okay, last, we'll freeze the answer
Yeah.
to same. Okay. New data. This is my third line of data. Now give me the final answers, guys. Now give
Not
me a
able to
final
see that, Rahul.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see.
Yeah.
I have to minimize the, I have to reduce the font size if you want to see the complete program.
All will be in the new lines except like the above integer. After the above integer, in the same line, this is my third line of data will be printed. Then the cursor will go to the next line.
Could you repeat your answer? I'm just slightly confused of what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm saying like till the above is an integer, it will be in all the statements would be in the next lines.
Okay.
But the last one, this is my third line of data, will be printed in the above is an integer line only.
Okay. Great.
Then the
Great.
cursor will go into the
Next line.
like
Okay.
next line.
Okay. How about others?
Yeah. Same.
Same, same, same. Great. Everyone is agreeing to the same answer. So let me see the output. So if you want to run the same program again, we can click on the play button here. So what Harshita and Prajakta said was right. So what is happening here means, what do you mean by system.println? What do you mean by this is, prints the data onto the console and moves the cursor to the next line. That means what? I will print hello world onto the console and the cursor will move to the next line. Like if I press the enter key, now the cursor will move to the next line. So the print state, the cursor will be blinking here. Like you are seeing here, right, how the cursor is blinking. The same thing you can see it in the console. Is this clear, everyone?
yes,
Great. Now, what do you mean by a print statement? What do you mean by print statement? Prints the data onto the console. Just it prints the data onto the console. So that means what? I will say the above is a integer. So the cursor will remain here only. It will not change. It will not go to next line or something. Once it prints the data, it will remain there only. Got it? Any doubts, guys?
It's clear.
How about others? I hope everyone is clear. All the people in
yes.
the room.
Yes, clear.
Yeah. Akash, you're not clear?
Yes, clear.
So you might be wondering why this above integer is printing in the different line. Why? Because I have used system.println. So after printing 500, the cursor is going to the next line. Since the cursor is going to the next line, it is printing that above is an integer. So my cursor has stopped here only. Now when I say this is my third line of data, so it will print the data and the cursor will go to the next line here. If you see an empty white space here, that means the cursor is in the next line. Currently the cursor is in the next line. Got it? Got it, everyone? Any doubts?
No.
For the people who were wondering how the answer is coming for them, everything is clear. Perfect. 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 Yes. Now I'll say number generated to be is Can anyone try saying the answer for line number 41? Don't use any calces, guys. Please try.
The last line should print as 2959.
Mm-hmm.
It, it will be 258.9. I mean, the last line. Number generated to be is 258.9.
Okay. Okay.
So number generated to be is 2959.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So let me run the program. First of all, Durgesh, we all need to be clear that we are dealing with integers. When we are dealing with integers, the decimal values will never come into picture. Okay.
Okay.
Whenever we are doing any division operation, the integers will never ever come into picture. When we divide a integer with an integer, for people who are confused with decimals, I want to tell you that when we are dividing a number by number without any decimal values, so the quotient should not have any decimal values. I hope everyone is clear with this. So decimal values are not expected when you are saying 70 by 60. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me break down this arithmetic operation for you guys. First thing is for bracket of division. 40 minus 50 into 60. What is 70 by 60? Technically, if you say, let's make it 1.
1.1.
1, 1. Because we never
Yeah.
take the decimal value. So 40 minus 3000 minus 1. Got it?
Yeah.
40 minus 2. Okay, it's 29 minus 2960 minus 1. Minus 2961. Got it?
Yeah.
Got it? So here I'm using a plus symbol not to add the values here. Here the plus symbol is used to join, is used to join the, okay, let me write it. A symbol is used to join the sentence with the number. Yeah. Plus symbol is used to join the sentence with the number. But How many of you know the latest way of doing these things? How many of you know the latest way of doing these things? This is gonna be outdated. I'm pretty sure. In the next 6 months, they might start avoiding these places also. They might come up with some advanced feature that is already in place. Any guesses? Hmm? Sorry?
Concat function.
No, not you. You cannot use concat function. Assume that there is no strings. I'm
Okay.
not using any strings, right? If you use that function, you need to pass a string to a string, not a string to a number.
Okay.
So go to your project structure. Okay, 1 minute. Go to your set file. Click on this 4 lines. Go to the project structure. Language level, set it as string templates and this. I'm setting this language level as the string templates and all. And I click on apply and I click on close. So what is the alternate and the latest way is I'll be using some string templates here. So import static constant dot number generated to be is, so we use the curly braces guys to put the parameterized value to concatenate data. Got it? Got it? Now there might be some error coming up. Now what we have to do is, just this is an additional thing. Later you know how to handle the situation, but just if I want to showcase this feature, I need to do one thing. You don't need to understand right now what I'm doing here, guys. Don't need to understand what is happening here. You just don't worry about the technicalities of it. Soon you will learn later what is this plugin and all. I just wanted to show you some JDK 21 feature. For that, I need to add this thing. Yeah, just don't worry about this thing. Harsh, why are we trying to do is we need to enable some JDK 21 features here. In order to enable some JDK 21 features, I have to do this activity. Because this is a
Okay.
preview feature in JDK 21. But if you go for JDK 22 and 23, this is not a preview feature. This is a inbuilt feature.
Okay.
So,
Rahul, is this feature available in Eclipse?
no way. Don't even try in Eclipse.
Okay.
Don't even try in Eclipse. I'm pretty sure. But after adding this maven pom.xml, just try it. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Just don't try to understand, don't try to visualize what is happening here. I'm just trying to enable some features of JDK 21 here. Okay, I'm enabling some preview features of JDK 21 here. You can see, Naveen, that is what I'm telling you. From JDK 19 onwards, the prime sponsors are IntelliJ only. You can try doing the same thing in Eclipse and see for yourself. Okay. Okay, there are some settings that IntelliJ offers. That is why I told you till JDK 17 Eclipse is super cool. Post JDK 17 I prefer to use IntelliJ because it's very easy to enable the features like this. You can try doing the same thing after the class with Eclipse also and see if it works. Okay, in this what I'm telling you now, in this what I'm trying to say is enable some preview features of JDK 21. enable some preview features of JDK 21. So what I'm trying to say here is, for the beginners who are very much confused to use a plus symbol to join the values, there is a new function that is string template. STR stands for string templates. Using the string templates, I can say number generated to be is backslash whatever the value you want to add it within the curly braces. Got it, everyone? Add this value, add the value in the within the curly braces. For the people who are learning for the first time and they are facing some difficulty in writing the code using the plus symbol, you can avoid all the confusions. You can use this latest version of JDK, which will help you support all these operations. Okay? Is this clear, everyone?
Yeah.
This is a new feature. Takes some time to soak in. It takes some time to soak in. That's not a worry. So let me change my project structure to okay. That's not a problem then. Okay. So far so good. Yeah. We have to make some configuration changes in the pom.xml file. Only see, the thing is, this is released as a preview feature. That means this feature is released as a trial and error feature in 21. Later they made it as a permanent feature in 22, 23, and 24 will be receiving in the month of March. In the month of March also they'll make this as a permanent one. Okay. Is this clear, guys? Any doubts? You need more examples using the print statement. I hope is this clear for everyone?
So, Rahul, you have added dependencies in pom.xml, right? So now you need to remove those.
No need. That I
Okay.
need to that is need to be there, because
Oh,
I have to tell my compiler that these are some preview features, boss.
okay.
Please enable it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't worry about the technicalities of what I'm doing here. Just try to add these things. I'll share this in the notes. You can try add this in the pom.xml file. Okay. Everyone is clear with the print statements. If everyone is clear, then I can go to the variables concepts, because print statements is something that we use on a regular basis. It keeps on coming on a regular basis. There's nothing that is stopping us. I hope everyone has got the difference between print and println statements.
Hello.
Hmm?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, could you please add whatever things you have written in the comment lines in the note file?
Yeah, I'll share with you. Don't worry. Like
No,
yesterday I've said.
whatever things you have added in the comment by adding the comments in the main file. So could you please add those in this notes file?
Okay, I'll add after the
Because
session.
yeah.
I'll add after the session. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Printf is slightly different. Let me discuss that in the variables. For dash, am I calling you correctly? Dash only? Yeah. So that I will discuss in variables. That way it will be more clear. Okay, before going to print state, another other concept, I wanted to showcase one more thing. Error message occurred. So if you want to say that some error message has occurred, you can use the system.println to print the any sort of error messages. Got it? If there is any error message, it will be displayed in the red color. Output will be displayed in the red color. Got it? Is this clear, guys? Any
Yeah,
doubts?
what shortcut you
Okay.
use, Rahul,
For what? Oh, this
for
is
this system?
SR is the
Okay.
shortcut to. It will not be sys out there. There it will be sysr in Eclipse.
Okay.
System.r.println. Because in my framework, I'll be using the system.r.println whenever we want to handle any exceptions. Because that way I'll get the color coding differentiation. If I want to print something, like if I want to print something, I'll use this. If I want to print any errors, I'll be using this system.r.println.
Could you please repeat the shortcut for system.error?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Type
6.
S
Okay.
SERR followed
Okay,
by
got it.
enter key. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me create another Java file in the same package. How do we create a Java file, guys? Right click on the package, click on new Java class, and I'll say variable concepts. So I will type the word main. Okay. Got it? Now, how many of you can tell me what is a variable? I mean, how many of you can tell me what is a variable? I want it in layman terms. Don't say it in technical terms. How can you define a variable? How can
To
you
store the values.
to store the values? Great. Not in technical terms, Prajakta. See,
Oh,
the thing is, you need to be more
Container.
layman. Yeah, Harshita?
It's a kind of a container which is given a name.
Okay, that is also too technical, Harshita.
more
Keep it
than
more.
me.
Yeah, that's too technical.
Something that changes, something that
Rahul,
could change.
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
you, you can say
It
it's
varies.
any noun. I mean,
Yeah.
variable, anything. I mean, any name you
No,
it's a
everyone.
Rahul, for example, we drink a glass of water.
Mm,
So, glass is the container, we like variable,
okay.
and water is liquid, that is the data.
See, this is a classic example. See, here glass is something that is where the water is being stored. So water is like a temporary storage in the glass. As soon as you drink, the glass will become empty. So that means what? It's a temporary storage. Like how we have reservoirs, how we have dams. It's a temporary storage, guys. Got it, everyone? Sandeep, that was a good layman example. That is what I wanted to know. Because if you can explain yourself in layman terms, that would be very easy for anyone to understand that okay, he is not only technically sound, but he's also able to correlate with the real-time scenarios. That is what the intention would be like. He or she would be able to relate with the real-time scenarios. Got it, everyone?
yes.
It is like a temporary storage of data or values. Temporary storage of data or values. Why do I say temporary storage of data or values? Why variables are having temporary storage? Because its scope of execution is during the execution time of the program. Got it? During the execution time of the program. Once the execution is completed, then all the variables will be vanished or erased off. I hope is this clear? I hope these points are clear, everyone.
Yes.
Got it? So before we discuss more into the technicalities of variables, the first and foremost thing what we need to know is what are the rules to be followed for declaring a variable name. For declaring a variable name. So what are the rules to be followed for declaring a variable name? First rule is it should always start with a small letter. This is the best practice. No one is blocking you from stating that capital letter means it will throw an error. No. It should always start with a small letter. It's a good practice. Second thing, it should not start with numbers or any special characters. Okay? Please make a note of this. Variable names should not have any white spaces between them. We can use underscore symbol instead of a white space. Got it? Variable names should not have any Java keywords. What do you mean by Java keywords, guys? Java keywords, schools. If you see here, we should not have any Java keywords like this. Got it? We should not use approx. There are some 57 Java keywords, guys. Don't use any of the 57 Java keywords at all. Clear? Is this clear, everyone? Any doubts? So except this 57 keywords, you can use any other name as a variable name. Got it? So these are
Rahul, what all are the Java keywords? Just few example if you so.
the if, else, for, while, true, false, null, assert, package, public, static, void. In right in front of your eyes, you see anything in blue color, that is a Java keyword. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you see in blue color, it's a Java keyword. I mean this blue color, not the other blue one. Okay. Even the string is also a keyword again, you can say. Just go through this site, you will get it all the things. Yeah, Varsha, it's a huge list, yes. Now, what is the syntax of declaring a variable? Data type, variable name. So, what is this data type all about? You must be wondering, what is this data type and all? We need to know that Java is a statically typed language. What do you mean by statically typed language? Means we need to be pretty sure whether it is a number or whether it is an character or a boolean or a byte or a short. We need to mention the data type explicitly. We need to mention the data type explicitly. Not only Java, along with Java, the C hash is also a statically typed programming language. C hash, even TypeScript. TypeScript is, as far as I know, these are the programming languages I know. This is which are statically typed. Python, JS are dynamically typed languages. That means we do not require any variable, any data. We need not mention any data type to store the values. Got it? We need not mention any data type to store the values. Just remember this thing, because what do you mean by statically typed language? What do you mean by dynamically typed language? They might ask you the initial rounds. So what is a data type? Let us discuss what are the different data types in Java. A bit of theory is required for variables because this is the fundamental thing, and a bit of theory is required actually. One is primitive data type. Another one is non-primitive data type. So primitive data type is more like numbers. Like in math, what are the fundamental values you need to know? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it? Got it, everyone?
Yeah.
Like in English, how we have alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, like that. So that's the thing. So what do you mean by primitive type? Like the fundamental data type, fundamental value, data type values in Java. Int, char, boolean, byte, short, long, int, char, boolean, byte, short, long, float, double. Okay. Non-primitive data types include a string, arrays, list, etc. It is infinite, guys. Like how we have infinite numbers after 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like how you can make infinite sentences with the help of English alphabets. The same thing with here also. Once we have the primitive data types, you can create n number of non-primitive data types. It's an infinite loop. Is this points clear, everyone? Are these points clear so far? All good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So let us start declaring the variables here. Let me pull out the syntax. Syntax of declaring a variable. So I will say int a1 char p2 long c3. You can declare whatever variables you want. That is up to you. Byte. Could you please mute your mics if you're not talking? Thank you. Boolean g7 int char long double 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 int char long double.
Short was also there.
Yeah, short. Keep on forgetting these things. Okay. So when you mean, what do you mean by a char? Accepts a single value like capital letter A, small letter K, or any number, or any special character, or a white space. Got it? Got it, everyone? Great. What do you mean by Boolean? Accepts true or false. What do you mean by a byte? Accepts a range of values from minus 128 to 127. What do you mean by short? Accepts a range of values from minus 32,768 to 32,767. What is an integer? Accepts a range of values from minus 2 power 31 to 2 power 31 minus 1. Long means accepts a range of values from minus 2 power 63 to 2 power 63 minus 1. What do you mean by a float? Accepts up to 5 significant digits. How many of you know what is a significant digit? Up to 5 decimal digits, 5 decimal points. What do you mean by double? Up to 16 decimal points. Is this clear? What are the purpose of different data types here, everyone?
Yeah.
Any doubts, everyone? Any queries?
Hey, Rahul, I have a doubt about this short one. So it's this integer number means minus 3276327, and where we can use this one. So if you give us little bit example about this one, the last one.
Short, see, it's all about how do you use it. See, what is our natural intention is we always try to use int for any kind of a value. That is how we have been brought up, that is how we have been lived up. So if you are smart enough to save the memory, like if you are see from a development perspective, I would like to throw some light on this because when you are using a Boolean value, it occupies only one bit of memory, one bit of memory. So when you use a character occupies 2 bytes of memory in JVM. When you say short also it occupies 2 bytes of memory. It all depends upon where you want to restrict the range. Like suppose if the customer says like your amount should not exceed more than 30,000, like suppose whatever payment you're trying to make, it should not exceed more than 30,000. In that situation, I can use a short variable because if I use an integer variable, I can pull around a lot of data, right? The customer gives you some validations in some pages, right? Occupies 1 byte of memory. Okay. Occupies 4 bytes of memory. See, it is occupying 4 bytes of memory. So you decide for yourself because as a programmer, memory management is also something we have to have a look at it. Not only to you, Durgesh, everyone who is writing the program.
Yeah, right. Got it.
Occupies 8 bytes of memory. When I say double, occupies 8 bytes of memory in JVM. I'm talking about how much memory it occupies in the JVM. Occupies 4 bytes of memory. Got it? Now, what we have discussed here, what are the different variables using primitive data types? What are the different values that each data type will accept? And how much memory that is occupied in the JVM? Are these 3 points clear for everyone? Are these 3 points covered for everyone? Any doubts?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let us see how do we have seen how do we declare a variable. Now, let us see syntax of initializing a variable. I will say a1 equal to minus something like this, b2 equal to something like this. So always we maintain the character in single quotes. Yeah, Varsha, see whatever the points I'm telling you now, you have seen this all these points, right? I've written everything here. So you'll be get you all have the notes, you'll be getting it later, don't worry. Always we need to write it within single quotes. Got it? For a character, we need to maintain the value in single quotes. C3 is we need to put a letter L at the last to indicate that it is a long value. L is written at the end to indicate it is a long value. D4 means okay. E5 is equal to minus 130. If I put minus 130, na, what is the compile time error it is saying? Compile time means it is saying like required type byte but provided integer. Okay, it is not allowing us to exceed the range of the byte. So as of now, what we will do, we will silently put a number that is within the range of byte. F6 is F. F is written at the end to indicate it is a float value. It is a float value. G7 means either true or false. H8 is minus Got it? I hope everyone is clear. Any doubts here so far? Now, if you want to print the variables, you can print the variables directly like this. Got it? Any doubts, guys, so far? Any doubts, guys? Good to go.
Yeah, yeah, it's clear.
I just want to ensure that everyone is on the same page, guys. No one is on different things. Yeah,
Yeah, it's clear.
right. So, before we close out, I just want to spend some additional time. So, I will say here you need to use calculators. There is no doubt about it. A1 minus P2 H8 minus T4. Can you try solving this line number 51, guys? Everyone? Can you try solving line number 51? You are open to use calcs. I have given you the full range. Any guesses? Error. Okay. Okay. I would say it will never throw an error. It will not throw an error at all. It will give you a proper answer. Oh, sorry. I have to run this. So this will be the answer, guys. I think none of you have given the answer. I think none of you have got any answer of this. So let me give you one small thing. Whenever we are using any character in arithmetic operations, it will take the ASCII value of the character. ASCII value. What do you mean by the ASCII value? See, I understand English, Hindi, Telugu, or If you ask Mariam, Mariam understands Urdu. I don't understand Urdu. Or someone, if you have a Tamilian in the house, they'll say like, I know Tamil. Like that, Java understands the ASCII language. It doesn't understand what we write in plain English. Got it? I hope this point is clear for everyone. Java understands ASCII language. It doesn't understand what we write and what we speak. So if you go to the ASCII table, guys, got it? What is the ASCII value of this exponent symbol? 94. Got it? It will be 94. Okay, 94. So how do I do it, guys? Minus 4925 minus 94 into H8 is 5923 minus 8.21125562. So can you tell me the answer of this, guys? We need to solve. This is our arithmetic operation, guys. We need to solve. Can anyone put in the calci and let me know the answer, please? Okay. Okay, Ramya is getting the same answer. And Prabhakar is getting a different answer. Prabhakar, I just need to check whether the precision thing part. Just check your precision part. I guess you're nearby to the answer. It's 561695. Just check your answer, Prabhakar, once again. Okay. Okay. Variables are something that we deal it on a regular basis, guys. It's not something like once we teach here, we are living it. Variables are something that we deal on a regular basis, so don't worry. Yeah, Harshita, yeah, Daniel, you're bang on, bang on. The decimal precision is something I'm not worried about, but still it's fine. So you guys are asking me that can you share the notes? Can you share the notes? Can you share the notes? Yesterday, I forcefully had to share the things in the notepad file. Now what is happening? Now I have written the different statements in different lines. Yes or no? I have covered multiple things in multiple files. And if I put it in the same file, wouldn't be looking clumsy? If I put the if I share the data of two program files in a single file, wouldn't it look clumsy? Yeah, wouldn't it look clumsy if I share the same thing? Because we have not started with any code sharing mechanism. So the Git team has come up with a concept called as gist.github.com. So this is used in major of the companies where you want to share your code files, across the team. It's just like now you know that this file is having an issue. Instead of connecting over teams and wasting and spending hours and hours of time together, what we do in our organization is we have this gist.github.com for our company. So what we do here is we do a right click, we do click on create gist. Okay, if this option doesn't come for you, don't worry, it's okay. So we click on create gist. When I say click on create gist, this is the file name, and I'll say description as discussed about print statements. Okay. Now, once I click on OK, the gist file will be created. As soon as I say that as soon as I share this URL with all of you guys, you will be in a position to see the code base here. As soon as I say this code link to all of you, you can see the code that has been discussed here. Generally, we use this approach like in such a way that Like one of my team members says like, bro, there's an issue coming up in my code file, or they're saying like this sniffer is coming an issue. Can you put it in our program and check? So instead of sharing the codes on the teams, we share the code on this gist.github.com and we make multiple revisions on this code. Like if we face that any issue is that, bro, you make the change like this and see how the change is coming up for you. Later it gives up with a scenario. So we have a discussion on this gist website only so that it'll be very easy for clarifying the things. So we will see how many changes we have made to the existing code. So based on it, we will get to know like how much effort we have spent. Got it, everyone? So
Where
just
did you click the right click?
for you, the just won't come. For you, that won't come as of now.
Okay.
For you,
Okay.
it won't come. If
Okay.
you want to do it by yourself, go to gist.github.com. And if you have this variable concepts, no, just I'll copy this program and I will paste this program directly. And what is the description? Discussed about variable concepts. And what is the file name you want to put? I will say variable concepts.java. So I can click on create secret gist. Once, what do you mean by create secret gist is for the people whom I share the URL only, they can view the code. Got it? Is this clear, everyone? This is how I generally do a practice of sharing the code files. I don't generally share my files to everyone. I'll be like, let's come on the gist, let's have a discussion there, and let's see what can we do. Let's drop in our
Yeah.
opinions on the gist.
Yeah, Rahul, I
Yeah,
got
that
that.
would be great, Rahul. Yeah.
Yeah, Rahul, I had a question. Yeah, I was using Eclipse. So under that, I see there is a GitHub option which says that create private gist, but
Even
that's
this is
disabled.
same thing only. Create secret gist or private gist, both are the same.
Yeah, but for me it is disabled. So do we need to like download
No,
GitHub?
don't do anything. You just go to gist.github.com. For that, what we need to do now, you need to initialize a project as a Git project. Then only the right gist option works. That when we discuss the Git now,
Okay.
you will understand.
Okay.
Varsha, I couldn't get your point. If there are any theoretical printed notes of all topics, see, my notes are very much practical. See, then and there only I discuss, then and there only I write my notes basically. Varsha, there are no theoretical print. I don't maintain any printed notes. That is one thing I would let you know because whatever the coding I do, whatever the theory write, it's very easy for me to write it in the code file because there only I'll cover the theory, there only I'll be showcasing the practical. Akash, which let me know to debug. Okay. Okay, I'll connect with you, Akash. After, give me 2 minutes, I'll connect with you. I'll do the screen sharing and I'll see. That will be great. Yeah, Varsha, I hope I explained my point clearly for you. But still, if you want all this, because no matter how much our theory I write, I need to showcase with an example, Varsha. I hope, yeah. Varsha, you got my point. No matter how much theory I write, I need to showcase with an example. That's where my theory will work properly. Okay. As of now, you can keep this URLs, guys. You can keep this just URLs. You can bookmark a link like this is for print statements, this is for variables. And when you open the link, you can see the code basis there. Got it? I'll share these links after the class, guys. Don't worry. Just give me some time after the session and I'll be sharing you all the gist links. Yeah, Akash, share your screen. I'll give you the sharing access. You share the screen. You connected from Zoom web, na? Akash? Akash, I need you to unmute and talk, please. Akash, you connected from Zoom web?
Yeah, hi Rahul.
You connected from Zoom web or what?
Pardon?
Okay, you connected from Zoom web, not from desktop. Okay, go to IntelliJ. Go to the terminal option here. You are seeing a play button here, right? Play button, left bottom, left bottom, left bottom, your left bottom. You are going to the right, left bottom. You see a play button here. Down there is a terminal here. You come down. There's a terminal option. Debug terminal. Type the command, the Java hyphen version. I just want to know what version you have installed. Java space double hyphen version. I told you to use 21, brother, not 23. Can you reinstall and install this, please? Can you uninstall 23 and use 21, please?
Yeah, all right. So you want me to try with Java 21, no?
Yeah, that is why I told you specifically for Java 21. Okay? Not the latest one.
Oh, fine. I'll try it.
Thank you. Because you need to do some certain configurations for 23. Right now, 23 is not in our scope for Docker or Jenkins also. That's the reason.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let me try. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else has any problems in the setup or installations? Okay. So tomorrow's agenda will be strings, guys, and it will be super interesting because the number of functions that you'll see in strings will be a massive number of functions we'll be seeing tomorrow. How do you use the functions? How to use it in real time? You'll be seeing all this stuff. Okay. So let's catch up tomorrow. And Prajakta, I'll ping you personally. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thanks, Rahul.
Thank you.